What is going on, guys? This is the Club of the Man 1993, and I'm back here for episode number 270 of WWE Turn Alert. As, of course, I think we've been in this situation before, but it was because one was out with injury. It took a little bit for one to, join his brother. But Jimmy Uso is a babyface, and Jey Uso now is in limbo. That's right, we will be doing an individual turn alert at some point probably for Jey Uso when the time comes when he pulls the trigger and turns on the Bloodline. Well, whatever is left of the Bloodline at that point. So Jimmy Uso has always kind of been the one who reacts immediately to what is appropriate. He came back. Yeah, it took a week or two till Jey can get him to, join the Bloodline. Okay. Roman accepted Sami. Jimmy accepted Sami. Sami turned on Roman. Jimmy turns on Sami. Basically, he just, stays the course. Goes with the flow. The moment Roman starts berating the Usos for dropping the titles, calling them useless, that's when Jimmy starts to, show signs of, I don't know if I trust you so much anymore. And when, of course, the moment was right, whenever the Usos were trying to help Roman Reigns and Sikoa back at Night of Champions, and Roman pushed them away when they accidentally double super kicked Solo, then Jimmy decided to take matters to his own hands and does what should have been done a long time ago and super kicks Roman twice. Of course, Jimmy tries to talk some sense into Roman on SmackDown, saying that, we can do this together, but let's do this with a little more respect towards each other. Roman says no, and then Solo turns on one of his older brothers. So that, of course, is leaving Jimmy, in fact, in my opinion, definitely in a babyface role now, because he's out of the Bloodline. He's been exiled. But of course, the question remains, where does Jey stand? This week on SmackDown, he was given a U.S. title shot as a proposal from Roman Reigns, from Paul Heyman, that Roman Reigns intends for Jey Uso to one day be the tribal chief himself, the successor for Roman Reigns. Of course, just to try to, but of course, does that come to the price of the fact that no more Usos? Jey's no longer with Jimmy. Could that have been a ploy for Jey to get a singles title? Because he did do a good job as a single star briefly when Jimmy was last hurt. And then, of course, he didn't win it because Jimmy accidentally super kicked Jey when he was trying to super kick Solo when Solo tried to attack Jimmy. So it's some chaos missing the Bloodline. I still, of course, am a little surprised that Jimmy was the first one after Sami. But then again, the story continues to play that Jey's the hesitant one. Jey was hesitant to join Roman in his ways. He was hesitant at first to acknowledge the tribal chief. He was hesitant to accept Sami Zayn. He was hesitant to, of course, acknowledge that Roman still is acknowledging that Roman is berating him and his brothers. He's hesitant to do what both Jimmy and Sami have told him he should have done a long time ago, and that they've had the guts to do what Jey hasn't had the guts to do. When will Jey, in fact, pull that trigger? I don't know. Could it be before Money in the Bank? Could Money in the Bank be the Usos versus Roman Reigns and Sikoa? Roman will be on SmackDown this coming Friday. Or, of course, could this be just Roman and Jimmy at Money in the Bank? And maybe since now we have no clue who's going to be fighting Roman at SummerSlam, maybe we'll be doing the Usos versus Roman and Solo at SummerSlam, maybe. Who the heck knows? But Jimmy's officially out of the Bloodline. He's a babyface again as of Night of Champions. Time will only tell when Jey will join his side as well and reunite the Usos. So guys, that's my brief thoughts on Jimmy Uso's face turn. What are your guys' thoughts on Jimmy Uso's face turning on the Bloodline? Are you shocked also that Jimmy was the first one, besides Sami, to be kicked out of the Bloodline? What do you guys think? Leave your thoughts down in the comments section below. Be sure as always to slap a like on the video, subscribe for more content on my channel, follow me on Twitter at the Club of the Man 93, and also follow me on TikTok and Instagram at the Club of the Man 1993. And don't always forget, in order to be superior to the man, you've got to be the man. And for I am the man himself. And please also, guys, make sure as always, stay tuned for more WWE Turn Alert.